Good afternoon. My name is Daphne Johnson. Today I'm here to talk to you about the connection between living a life of purpose and experiencing happiness and success. The subject of purpose is so important to me, I've actually written a book about it. I am the author of newly released She Said Yes. It's time to answer the call to purpose. Now, my background is actually in recruiting, and I prided myself on the work I did connecting people to opportunities. It was actually a great job, and I enjoyed making those connections. But, at the end of the day, I was left with a nagging feeling that there has to be more to life than this. I just truly didn't feel fulfilled and satisfied that I was doing what I was purposed for, and I felt like I should be doing more. I struggled with those feelings to the point that it often kept me up at night, and it actually made it difficult to start my days most days. Can you relate to that? Have you ever been there? Well, I want to tell you, if you've ever been there, there's purpose in you. That feeling that you could be doing more, that's purpose calling you. The question is, will you answer the call? I haven't always been aligned with my purpose. The turning point came for me under actually unusual circumstances. I was sitting at my desk at work in absolute awe, reading an email from a young lady I had interviewed for a job. It wasn't the typical thank you note, but instead, she stated that she didn't want to miss the opportunity to inform me that she had come across a different book I wrote years ago, a devotional for single mothers, while she was living in a shelter with her children after leaving her marriage due to domestic violence. She shared with me that the book had provided much needed inspiration through some very trying days, days when she wasn't sure that she still held worth and her confidence was at an all time low. But by reading my book, she felt built up and she wanted to thank me. This is where the tears began to fall. I sat there for a moment thinking, how is this happening right now? I was showing up for work every day, questioning whether I was on the right path, not feeling that I was doing work that I was purposed for. And right there in my face was exactly what I needed, the revelation that something I had written had made a difference. My dream of being an author was not a pie in the sky wish, but it was actually my purpose, my way of making an impact in this world. Not long after that, I made the decision to get to work on my second book idea, which I'd actually been carrying around in my heart for a couple of years. And I believe it is my calling to help you better understand that you were created for purpose. Fact is, someone is waiting for you to do the thing that's in your heart to do. And I want to share 5 keys with you that will help you begin your journey to purpose. First, make a list. List some of the things that you really love to do and then evaluate that list. Think about those things that seemingly come natural to you. Then do personal reflection. How does it make you feel when you do those things that come so naturally to you and maybe you feel like you were born to do? Next, listen for clues. People around you probably affirm you for those things that you do, only the way you do them. And then finally, pray about it. Ask God, how can you use what He has given you to be a blessing to someone who is waiting for you to answer the call? I would be honored to support your journey to purpose. Please join my community at SheSaidYes.live for access to content, resources, and to obtain a copy of my new book. She Said Yes, it's time to answer the call to purpose.